Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to April's Global Monthly Video Hop Collaboration. Now we are a group of demonstrators across the globe in various regions, and today's theme for April is anything but a card. So this is awesome. I am going to make, I'm really into making my little boxes just now, so I'm going to make a little 3x3 box. Now, I have been making boxes that open at one end, but this one is going to be a bottom and a lid, okay? And it's going to house one of our beautiful magnets that you can purchase as a demonstrator. That's one of the perks. However, I've got a supply of these for giving away as customer gifts. These also work fabulous on the magnetic, Celebrate Today magnetic board kit as well. So if you've got these lying around or you've got that kit and you're gifted one of these, they're very useful. So we're going for the biggest one today. Isn't that gorgeous? So our box needs to be 3x3 by a half an inch. Okay, so I'll just pop that to the side just now. Obviously, for these two smaller ones, you'd want a little box. Littler, you know what I mean. Right, so today I'm going to use Ever Eating Speciality Designer Series paper. This is just beautiful. I think I will use this one. I love the pattern on that, and we have gold. So this is speciality paper because of the gold. Now I am going to use soft succulent. Okay. Now this is a cut down piece. The measurements we need is two pieces that measure, well, one's 4 by 4 inches. The lid's 4 1/16 of an inch by 4 1/16. So get your trimmer out. Now, because this is a little box, I do like to score it on the trimmer. If it was a bigger box or I was maybe doing a bag or something, then I would do it on my scoring tool, my Stampin' Up scoring tool. Okay, so one piece measures 4 by 4. Okay, so that's the base. This one measures 4 1/16 squared, okay, and that will just give you that extra little bit of room for the lid to go over the top, okay. So that's an important part to remember. Now I'm going to score it out all 4 sides at half an inch, okay. I haven't made a box like this in ages, so I hope to do it right for you today. Don't forget to visit all the other video collaborations in the description box below. Okay, so this is the bottom, and we are going to do the top now. And again, it's just, we're going to score it half an inch all the way around. Okay, like so. Ta-da! Okay, so that's bottom and top. Now for the top part of the box, I was wanting to use a piece of the darker Evening Evergreen. You can use white, you could use black, you could use whatever you like. So the mat for the lid's 3 7/8 squared, okay? So let's just cut that now. I am loving these colours. No, it's not. It's, I do beg your pardon. It's 2 7/8 squared. Silly me. Silly me. So that's the mat for the top, and the top layer is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. So that will go on there. Oh, I do apologise, I am using the wrong trimmer. One has a blunt blade and the other has a sharp blade. So that's the top layer, okay? So let's pop all that to the side. These are just beautiful colours. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, okay, so what we need is our snips. And I am going to use wet glue. So let's start with the bottom, okay? So before you cut, make sure that your item goes in there fab. Now this is about half an inch wider than it needs to be, but it doesn't matter because I want to wrap this up. Okay, so all we're going to do is round all the sides is cut our little glue flaps like so. Almost looks like a little pinwheel effect. That's what you're going for. We will do the same with the lid. Okay, like so. I hope everybody's doing well and keeping busy with your crafting. I am just loving being creative just now, and with the better weather coming in as well, it makes all the difference. I don't actually go out that much. I am a bit of a homebody, if I'm honest, but yeah, not complaining. Okay, so let's fold and burnish all our score lines on the bottom. Just be careful because they are quite dainty. Okay. Use your bone folder if you do not have any nails to do this. I need to fix my nails actually, they're a bit of a mess. Right, so we're going to marry up each section like so. Okay, so I'm just going to do one at a time. Make sure this isn't clogged. If you prefer to use tape, please use tape as well. I just like wet glue with little boxes like this because it gives you kind of more wiggle room. More room for error, or more room for fixing your error. Right, oops, the daisy. Fingers and thumbs. Okay, there's another side. This isn't as important for this box because, like I say, it's very spacious for the what I need it for. Da -da 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 -da. So just give it a little second. Okay, so that is the bottom. What I think I will do is I think I'll line the bottom as well, make it extra special. Okay, so 3 7/8 squared. 2 7/8, sorry. Gosh, I can't count today. So I'm going to pop that in there. I'm also going to pop in another layer of this. So 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This makes it a little bit extra special. Okay, so now if you have a nail file handy, if you have a slightly worn blade, I do apologise. I will get my other trimmer out. So I've obviously picked up the one that needs a new blade. Okay, so we're just popping them together. I want to stick this bit in here as well. Okay, and you want a little bit wiggle room. Okay, just so it's all lining up nice. Give it a little burnish. Fabulous. Now I'm going to stick my layers on the box just now before I start gluing it together, okay? Okay, so there's one piece, that's a matte layer, and then we have the top layer, like so. Lovely. This is just absolutely beautiful paper. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to gently fold and burnish all my little score lines. Okay, now what I want to do is, this is going to go over there. What I'm going to do is, because it's the lid meets the floor, if you know what I mean, I'm going to put 2 half little circles in there, just so that people can have a little piece to pop their thumb in to remove the lid. So you can cut that out, fussy cut, or you can use a little circle punch. So that circle punch there is a retired punch. Da, 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 da. Oh dearie dear. So I was in work today, and oh my goodness, what a stressful day. It was a good day, but it was a stressful day. You know, when you get kind of like brain fog and things like that. Oh, it was annoying. I get annoyed at myself when I make mistakes, you see. But we are all human. We are all human. Okay, so this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, some people, sometimes myself even, I like to pop the lid on before committing to that last glued section. But I know that it's going to fit because of the measurements that I took. So you can see here, we'll put a little thumb notch in. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to pop that in there. Now, I've got this little bag. Can't remember what it's called. Okay, this isn't from Stampin' Up, but it's just something I want to wrap this in. Okay, so I think a lot of people use these in journaling and things like that, but I bought them and I've just never used them, so I'm going to pop that in there. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we're going to pop the top on like so. Now, one last thing I want to do, I want to put a sentiment on the top, and I am thinking this one here that says many thanks, or I think I might even gold emboss the word thanks onto here. I think I'll do that. This is a gorgeous artistically inked set, and it says thanks. One's here as well, it says friends, create, amazing. What should I go for? I think I'll do thanks. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. It would be good if there was a thank you on this, because I love this font. Okay, so let's do some embossing. Okay, so I'll pop this out the way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to emboss into white cardstock in gold, and then I am going to fussy cut it out, and then I'm going to layer it up on a piece of the evening evergreen and fussy cut it out again, and then add some decoration. Now, the decoration that I have is, where is it? I should have had it to hand. Is, come on, where are you? Where are you? It is this, which is the Expressions in Ink ephemera pack, and it's beautiful, so we'll use that. Right, okay, so let's get the glue away just now, and we'll get concentrating on doing our embossing. Okay, I want to keep it as short as possible. Found my embossing buddy. It was in a bag. Don't ask me why it was in a bag. Okay, so take your cardstock. You want to remove any static. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't supply these anymore, but you never know with the new catalogue just around the corner. You never know. Okay. And because I have the gold detail on this beautiful paper, I am going to emboss the sentiment in gold. So, let's see now. So what to do is get your stamp out. Add a block. Make sure the block is big enough to house the full stamp, okay? Now I'm going to take the ink to the stamp. Because I do know that this does get good coverage, okay? And I'm just going to pop that down the bottom like so. Give it a wee second and lift. Put all this away. Open up your gold emboss powder or whatever colour you like, and we are simply going to add it on like that. Look at that, brilliant. Now there's a couple of little tiny bits floating around there. However, because I used the embossing buddy or the anti-static pad, some people know it is, it comes out better. Right, so let's close this. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my heat tool, and I'm actually surprised because normally I call this a glue gun and it's not a glue gun. Right, I'm just going to heat it up slightly. I think what I'll do is I'll keep it square though, and I'm going to add some gold twine from the Simply Elegant trim. So I'm going to get this out, I'm going to use that as well, okay? Get some heat in it and then watch the magic. Here it comes. How beautiful is that? And you know what? I could not emboss for the life of me when I first started. There's that many different products out there. So once I committed to being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I joined, I made sure that only Stampin' Up! Emboss powders was what I used and I practiced. And you know what? It does come through practice, that's all. So don't be fazed if it doesn't quite work out the first couple of times. Okay. That is beautiful. I do like that. Now I'm going to trim it down a little bit more because I want to layer it up slightly. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit off each edge, like so. Then I'm going to pop a piece on here. Oh, look at that for size. Brilliant. Okay, fab. Isn't it good when it works out? Now you can decorate it as you wish, folks. You might want it more elaborate, but for today I think I'll just keep it nice and simple so that the tutorial isn't too long. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it on to a piece of this, and look, it fits as well. My goodness, how is that for good luck? Just want a tiny little border. There we go. Look at that. It was obviously meant to be. There we go. Ta-da! So I'm going to pop that on here, but I'm going to pop some gold twine on. Now I do need my tearing tape for this. If I was organised, I would have added it first with my Stampin' seal, but unfortunately I didn't plan to use it, so I'm just going to add, hang on, what's going on here? Something's going on with my tape, hang on. Make sure that you close it all up properly before you pop it away. Right, okay. So I'm going to put that there, across the middle, and you know what? I can hear someone shouting at the dog. I don't like that. I know we'll all give our dogs a row, but this, I can only describe it as terrible shouting. Right, okay. So lift that off of there. Get some of this beautiful, beautiful trim. Okay, and I'm just going to allow it to fall naturally in its circle, okay? Because I want it quite big. I do apologise if I'm going off of the camera ever so slightly. Okay, so I'm happy with that there. Okay, I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to put dimensional in all four corners, just so that the it's sitting above that gorgeous twine. And I don't even think I will need to use that ephemera pack, because I think this is going to be super pretty on its own. Because we've double layered this as well, it is nice and sturdy, so when you pop it on, it's not going to bend and what have you. Okay, so let's pop that on there. Wow, beautiful. Let me add a couple of sequins. I must add a couple of gold embellishments, and these brushed brass butterflies are my absolute favourite. I'm just going to use my scissors to prise it off because my pick tool isn't to hand. It should be though. Right, where am I going to put this? Hang on. Trisha's all fingers and thumbs. Right, hang on. I will put one in that corner. Now I'm just going to turn it around before I stick it down. Sorry guys, my hands are just terrible today. Wow, I think one's enough. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Because if I go with another one, then I want to go to 3 because I like the odd numbers. So there is our little box with our little magnet gift for a customer. And what I do is I will get a cello bag. Okay, and I will pop the gift in there. Okay, what you can do is add some sequins or things like that. Okay, pop it in the cello bag, keep it nice and safe. I then grab one of my little stickers just so that people remember who gifted it to them. And I just pop that on there like so. And that is my anything but a card project. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Leave a little comment. It really helps our channels. And please don't forget to visit the other wonderful projects in the description box. Bye for now.